Welcome back to West and East Shared Stories, the channel where East and West meet to share powerful ideas, peaceful lifestyles, and timeless wisdom from two worlds. If you're new here, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you'll never miss stories that might just change your life. Today's episode is about something that seems small, yet holds incredible power. It's about tiny living, not just in square footage, but in philosophy. Welcome to Tiny Living, Big Peace, Japan's minimalist revolution. In a world that shouts more is better, Japan has quietly whispered, less is enough. And this whisper has become a revolution. Across Japan, from Tokyo apartments the size of Western closets to countryside homes filled with light and empty space, a new kind of richness is rising. One built not on things, but on peace. So what makes tiny living so powerful? Why are more and more Japanese people choosing less? And how is it inspiring the world? Let's go deeper. First, understand this. Japan didn't create minimalism as a trend. It emerged from culture, from history, from values. Rooted in Zen Buddhism, Japanese minimalism reflects a way of seeing the world, where emptiness isn't absence, it's invitation. Where simplicity isn't sacrifice, it's focus. Where less isn't less, it's freedom. In Japan, homes are designed not to impress, but to soothe, to calm the senses, to reflect the rhythm of nature. A tiny space with a single bonsai tree can hold more meaning than a mansion packed with furniture. Because meaning isn't measured in square meters, it's measured in presence. Let's take a walk through a tiny Japanese home. The entryway is clear, no shoes, no clutter, just a quiet welcome. The living room may hold a single low table, a floor cushion, maybe a paper lantern. Every item is chosen with care. Every object serves a purpose or brings joy. Nothing more. The kitchen? Small. But every drawer is intentional. No wasted space, no forgotten appliances. Cooking becomes a ritual, not a rush. And in the bedroom, light, space, a folded futon, tatami mat, and room to breathe. In a world addicted to chaos, this feels like peace in physical form. Now compare that with the Western dream. Bigger houses, more rooms, closets full, garages packed. But what if more space isn't making us happier? What if it's making us heavier? In Japan, more and more people are choosing tiny homes, not because they have to, but because they want to. Because with fewer things to manage, they find more time to enjoy. With less debt, less distraction, and less clutter, they discover clarity, connection, and creativity. Big peace in tiny space. And here's where it gets interesting. This minimalist revolution is spreading. Americans, Europeans, Australians are watching, learning, and letting go. They're selling what they don't need. They're moving into smaller spaces. They're trading big homes for big meaning. Because they've realized something Japan has always known. A full home doesn't mean a full life. You can have fewer things and feel more alive. You can own less and be more. But this isn't just about houses. It's about how we move through the world, how we consume, how we relate, how we think. Tiny living teaches us to live intentionally, to pause before buying, to honor space, to treat daily life as sacred. A cup of tea becomes a ceremony. A moment of silence becomes healing. A simple room becomes sanctuary. So what can we learn from Japan's minimalist revolution? We can learn to ask better questions. Not, what more can I add, but what can I remove? Not how much do I own, but what truly matters? Not how do I fill this space, but how do I fill this life? At West and East Shared Stories, we believe the answers are often quiet. They live in stillness, in the corners, in the space between. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by stuff, by stress, by speed, maybe tiny living is your invitation to slow down, to simplify, to breathe, to choose peace over pressure, essence over excess, because tiny doesn't mean small, it means strong. It means free, it means alive. Thank you for joining us today. If this message touched your heart, helped clear your mind, or gave you something to reflect on, please like this video, share it with someone who needs peace, and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the wisdom of the East and the West. This is West and East Shared Stories. Until next time, live light, live true. And remember, in a tiny space, there's room for everything that matters.